Welcome back to the Growth Archive. Today, we are pulling a file that addresses a mystery haunting millions of modern households. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much your income grows, your bank account remains strangely stagnant? You win the promotion, you secure the 10% raise, but at the end of the month, you are still checking your balance before a basic grocery run. This is the paycheck paradox. In this entry of our Finance Easy series, we are deconstructing lifestyle creep. It is the silent inflation of your needs. What was a luxury last year has become a necessity today. Your brain is hardwired for survival, and in a consumer-driven world, your biology confuses more spending with more safety. But in reality, you are simply building a higher wall around a life that feels no more secure. Before we expose the psychological traps draining your archive, ask yourself, when was the last time a raise actually made you feel richer? If you're ready to stop the leak and start building a legacy, hit that subscribe button now. You're watching The Growth Archive, and the search for financial truth starts now. Part 2. The Architecture of the Trap. There are three primary engines in the archive of human failure that drive invisible spending. First, the subscription snowball. We have moved into the age of access. We no longer own our tools. We rent our lives for $9.99 at a time. Taken individually, these numbers are invisible, but together they form a vampire effect, slowly draining your liquidity while you sleep. Second, the anchoring effect. When your status changes, your anchor moves. You stop comparing your spending to your past self and start comparing it to your new peers. You buy the premium coffee, the slightly faster car, the brand name detergent. You have anchored your happiness to a higher price point, and once that anchor is set, it is incredibly hard to lift. Third, the dopamine loop. Every one-click purchase sends a hit of dopamine to the brain. The pleasure isn't in the utility of the item, it's in the act of acquisition. This is why our closets are full of dead products, items that provided 5 seconds of joy and a lifetime of clutter. Part 3. The Gilded Cage. As we progress through the stages of life, lifestyle creep becomes dangerous. This is where invisible spending transforms into invisible debt. We buy more house than we can manage because the world calls it an investment. We buy a second vehicle for convenience. We aren't building an empire, we are building a gilded cage. The true danger isn't the money lost today, it is the opportunity cost. Every dollar spent on a depreciating upgrade is a soldier removed from your army of compound interest. Over 20 years, that $50 a month subscription isn't just worth the $12,000 you paid, it is worth nearly $50,000 in lost growth. You aren't just spending money, you are spending your future freedom. Is your lifestyle growing faster than your net worth? If this entry into the Growth Archive is opening your eyes to the invisible leaks in your budget, give us a like. It helps our community reach more builders. Tell us in the comments, what is one luxury that has officially become a necessity for you? Part 4. Debugging the system. How do we close this file and move forward? We must debug the psychology. We implement the 72-hour rule. Before any non-essential purchase over $50, you must wait 72 hours. In almost every case, the dopamine fades and the need evaporates into the air. Next, we reverse budget. In the Finance Easy philosophy, we do not save what is left after spending. We spend what is left after saving. You treat your future self as a bill that must be paid first. When you receive a raise, commit 50% of it to your archive immediately. You can enjoy the other 50%, but you have effectively cut the creep in half before it can even begin. Money is a tool for freedom, not a trophy for display. If you can master your psychology, you can master your destiny. If you're ready to see the engine that makes that saved money work for you, click the video on your screen now to learn about the 8th wonder of the world,
compound interest. Subscribe to the Growth Archive, and remember, building wealth isn't about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. We'll see you in the next entry.